Hello beautiful people of the world, thank you so much for joining me here on Lumia Tarot. My name is Claire Summer and I'm going to be doing your pick a card reading for you today. It is so lovely to be spending this time with you. So today's beautiful pick a card reading is, how is your person feeling about you right now? So we're going to take a look at the energy surrounding your situation and the messages from Spirit regarding your person, what they're going through, what they're feeling and thinking, all right? Before we get started, I want to thank my Loomies, my amazing subscribers, and everyone who has donated. It's very sweet of you. Thank you so much for supporting each other and supporting this channel. Also, I want to apologise for my quarantine nails that I've got going on here. I'm growing out my manicure, and I'm using it as a lovely opportunity to grow my natural nails back and get them really strong and healthy. So I'm excited about that, but I just thought I'd mention it because otherwise I'll get comments. But yeah, that's what's going on. So if you have also got quarantine nails, do let me know down in the comments, all right? Yeah, so I will insert an overhead shot of these cards. I ask that you choose from your intuition today. We've got 3 groups, so it's group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, so just take a deep breath. You can pause the video if you want to. If you feel called to check out more than one group, that is absolutely fine. Just, you know, do what resonates with you, and you can trust that inner voice to guide you as to which of the groups will resonate with you today. All right, so timestamps are in the description box as always, and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading, everyone who picked group number 1. I'm going to take a look at the energies in these cards and the messages from Spirit regarding your person and how they are feeling about you right now, okay? So I will start with your tarot cards. Have I got them all? Yeah, and I will look at your oracle cards in a moment. So we're opening the reading with the Hierophant, 7 of Wands in reverse, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands in reverse, Strength in reverse, 4 of Wands, 8 of Swords. All right, let's take a look. So I see Leo's energy represented here, as well as Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn's energy, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. So it's always worth checking your full chart and checking the full chart of the person that you're connecting with as well. When we do these readings, that can sometimes be helpful. All right, so opening the reading with the Hierophant. These cards here, you know, these are mature energies. This is somebody who you're connecting with. They're thinking a lot, contemplating the future. These are cards of the long term, all right? So they see you as having long-term potential. They may even see you as marriage material, all right? So this isn't something which is just a hookup or just something for the short term. They do see that this connection has got long-term potential. Maybe they didn't realize it before, but they definitely realize it now. And this is something that they which is weighing on their mind, which they're really thinking about. They're thinking about it in quite a mature way. They're really considering the future, is what I'm seeing with this. They're considering the future and what it is that they want for the future, you know, their finances, how they want to live, their lifestyle, all right? I don't know whether there was some disagreements about money in this connection or resources, you know, like how are you going to afford to be together, or you know, practical issues. This is indicated, this is what I'm hearing from Spirit, that there may be some practical issues, maybe to do with finances or to do with location, or to do with dividing up of responsibilities or time, and that this caused some stress in your relationship or in your connection, or just made them feel a little bit wary, or it was something to consider between you both. So this is indicated here, but they're feeling like they're coming to conclusions about this now. I'm hearing from Spirit that they can see the bigger picture, that they're getting spiritual downloads and they're getting a lot of wisdom from this. So it's not like they're going round and round in circles in their minds and with their emotions and not coming to any conclusions. Okay, they can see solutions to this. They are being solutions focused. Now, if you've been going through a period of challenge or difficulty, maybe of not being on the same page, maybe of even arguments or disagreements, this Seven of Wands in the reverse really indicates to me that they're feeling much calmer about your connection now. So if they were really triggered, if they were being very defensive, they've really moved out of that energy now, and into something much more positive, where they're much more open to your point of view, where they're being much more reasonable is what I'm hearing, and less reactive is what I'm hearing as well. So they're feeling less reactive and less triggered about this connection. So they're able to see that bigger picture. They're looking at the long term and just seeing, you know, what is it that they want in their future, and how do you fit in with their future plans? All right, I'm sorry these cards are flashing back so much on my studio light here. It's a very gloomy old day in England, and I've had to put the light on, so I realise that it is flashing back. I'm trying my best to hold them at an angle where it doesn't do that, but I'm struggling. All right. With this King of Cups, they've got so much love here for you. This is mature love. You know, somebody who has emotional maturity, so they are able to connect to those deeper emotions. Not everybody has access to those emotions. So right now they're feeling like they really love you. They still love you. Nothing has changed. That is a connection of love. You know, this doesn't. I love the King of Cups. It's such a. It's that beautiful energy, especially here with the King of Pentacles. It is love, but it's also grounded. It's like grounded in reality. So it's not fanciful. It's not a notion. It's not like just a dream, right? Excuse me while I take a sip of my water. It is very real. Because the King of Pentacles is my card of shit just got real. So this is the real deal. This is real love that I'm seeing right now in this reading, which I think is really lovely. I sense that your person, they feel the depth of the connection. This is a deep connection. This is a soul connection. It's like your kindred spirits, and your person definitely feels that. They feel it at that depth. They can connect with it at that depth. So they're definitely beautiful King, or excuse me, Queen of Pentacles at the center of your reading. So this is like the theme of your reading, and this is definitely your energy. So I feel like, you know, you're grounded, you're behaving with poise, you're giving them the space that they need if they need it. You are offering love to them if they want it. But you're also doing your own thing, and this really raises your value in their eyes. They see that this is maybe a once in a lifetime connection. They see the value of you, you know, that you're unique, that you're precious. They still see, they're still very attracted to you, definitely. You know, you still have that magnetic draw to them, which I think is really nice. But what's interesting here is we've got the Queen and the King here representing the masculine and the feminine, but there's this King of Cups between them. So what is it? I'm sensing that there's something that's coming between you. Maybe it's more of a kind of, excuse me, like a friendship. So maybe someone's feeling like they just want to reach out with friendship right now, and they're not sure about taking it to the next level. This could be a thing for you, all right? And they just want to keep it where it's a bit less intense, where it's a bit simpler, because maybe they've got other responsibilities or other stuff going on in their lives right now. What about here? This looks good. There we go. So that could be an issue. It could also be that somebody's coming between you both. It could be an older person, a father figure, somebody like that. It could be one of their friends who's really getting in their ear, and or just their friendship group, and really influencing how they go forward with this connection, or how they are connecting to this relationship, or seeing how they see this relationship. They're letting other people's opinions affect them. All right, so I feel like there's something coming in between the two of you here. But you're very special to them, especially when I see these two together, the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. You know, it does indicate strong feelings for someone who they feel is very special, all right? So I feel like they're not going to be reaching out to you to connect to you because they're afraid, is what I'm seeing here. At this time, they've got these fears about reaching out to you, maybe messaging you. They may be fearful of how you react, or maybe that you reject them. Like this, I feel like there's heart chakra issues here when I see the Strength in the reverse indicated here, and this is definitely an energy of them like not coming forward at this time, and maybe a heart chakra block that you're experiencing. Could be you, could be them, but I feel like the heart is blocked. That it does indicate a fear of being vulnerable as well. It's just like they don't want to talk to you about how they really feel in their heart because they're worried about being vulnerable. They're worried about being too open, and what I'm hearing from Spirit is that it leaves them wide open, you know, to getting hurt, and they don't want that. So, but again, there's this energy of the long term with the Four of Wands represented here. That stability that is represented, but we've got the Eight of Swords represented here with this energy. So all these fears are in their mind. So your person is feeling very anxious about coming towards you. You know, they want to be in your space. Maybe if you spent time together, or you had special places together, or they feel shut out of your heart, is what I'm hearing at this time. And that may not be true. I feel like they're afraid to really kind of get closer to you. They're afraid to express how they truly feel about you right now. They're very much caught up in a lot of anxiety. They're triggered into their own fears. Let's take a look and see if we can get some more messages regarding this from your oracle cards. Okay, we have the card Summer, and we have Patience. All right, so patience does come up a lot. I know it isn't what you want to hear right now. So shells are indicated here, so that may be significant to you in your connection, and starfish and the beach. So that may be significant to you right now, but I think you are giving them that space. They do need that space because they are processing stuff. They are coming to good conclusions, and they are seeing the depth of this connection, understanding it better. So it isn't like they've just pulled away and it's for no reason. So I feel maybe summer may be significant to you, or things are going to be more balanced, clearer. You'll have more clarity as you enter into summer. So that's indicated here for you, all right? We have the card Listen with Your Heart. You are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. So this is just all about being receptive to what they have to say, because I feel like, you know, they want this long term. They're frightened that they're not going to get this long term with you. They've got a lot of anxiety about the future and what the future looks like. So I feel like your person right now, they're feeling a lot of anxiety about the future and about going forwards, you know, about what to do going forwards. They know that you want maybe to move in together, that you want to take it to the next step, that you want something committed and serious, but they've got this heart chakra block. They're feeling there's something about it that's triggering them. So Spirit is really saying be open to listening to them, and even if you're not in communication, you can do this energetically. You know, you can state that as your intention, that you are open to whatever it is that they have to say, even if perhaps is triggering for you, or you don't want to hear it. And that is the way to listen with non-judgment. Okay, to show them compassion. And when you can agree with yourself that you can do that for them, that you can be open to them, that you can open your heart, not just to love, but to everything that they are experiencing, that they can share that with you, and you can create a safe space in order for them to do that, then I feel like that's going to create a beautiful shift for them to come forward. So also this does indicate that, again, there's shell imagery here as well, so that's really interesting, and dolphins as well. But this indicates that there are a lot of fears, maybe for you, maybe for them, in your mind or in their mind, which are perhaps unfounded, but we all get triggered when we are faced with you know, these deeper connections. Our romantic relationships are really when the rubber hits the road, you know, they're really when things get serious, when shit gets real, like we were talking about. So this is really saying, listen with a loving heart, keep your keep your loving heart open. And it may be that they need to do that because they're so caught up in their headspace, in their mind, they're really like, they've gone too far ahead in the future. Instead of just taking things a day at a time, or a week at a time, or a month at a time, they're just thinking way, way, way ahead, and it's freaking them out. That's what I'm hearing. And this is why they're reluctant to kind of, it's just like, if I get involved with this person, then this is going to be for the long term. I'm going to really have to level up. And that feels like a lot of pressure to them, is what I'm hearing. I see. Okay. So they're spending a lot of time in their head and spending a lot of time in this anxiety, and really they've lost contact with their heart energies, which is reflected here in the Strength in the reverse, which is making it difficult for you to connect. This card is a number 1, so 1 may be significant to you, but also this represents a fresh start, which maybe you need some fresh energies coming in. This is interesting that this has come out from the Romance Oracle deck. It says, your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing or spiritual path. So religious factors. So it could be that you're of different religions. That may play a factor in your relationship. Maybe it doesn't matter to you, but it matters to them, or it matters to one of your you or your person's family. Or it could be that you just have different spiritual beliefs. Perhaps you are quite spiritual and you understand that we are all spiritual beings having a human experience, and you understand about the 5D and this sort of thing, but your person perhaps doesn't connect to these energies or to the world. They don't see the world in that way, and maybe that causes a little bit of friction between you both, because you can see things, you're more intuitive, and perhaps you can see things and see a broader picture that they which isn't available to them because it's not how they connect to the world. All right. So yeah, that's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It's been a really super interesting reading. They have a lot of feelings for you. These are weighty energies. They're really thinking and feeling their way through what it is that they want in the future and for the long term. But I think thinking so far ahead for them is kind of freaking them out a little bit right now, or just triggering them. All right. But thank you so much for sharing your beautiful time and energy with me. It has been so lovely to spend this time with you. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love. I've written that book from the heart. People are getting amazing results. They're writing to me every day with their stories of coming into union with their soulmate. So if that resonates with you, you can read more about it on my website. Do check that out if you feel called to. It is linked in the description box. But otherwise, have an amazing week. Do take good care of yourselves. I'm sending you lots and lots of love in your situation, and I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care now. Bye bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading, everyone who picked group number 2. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to take a look at the energies in these cards and the messages from Spirit regarding what your significant person is feeling about you right now. All right, so I'm going to take a look at your oracle cards in a moment later in the reading, and I will begin with your tarot cards today. All right, so opening the reading with Four of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Hermit, Seven of Pentacles, Strength, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. All right, so we've got Virgo's energy represented here, as well as Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. It's always worth checking out your full chart as well as the full chart of the person that you're connecting with. That can sometimes be beneficial, it can sometimes help. All right, I feel like, you know, you really opened up to this person. You've let them into your inner world, all right, emotionally, maybe physically, you know, maybe they met your family, maybe they got quite close to you, right? They know that you are offering them something which is real, which is significant, and which is more stable. And I feel like it's more stable than they're used to. So maybe they've been more of a player type and they are not used to having or, you know, or maybe they're not a player, but they're just not used to having a significant connection or a significant relationship. Maybe they're like a serial monogamist or something like this. Maybe they were a player, maybe they just haven't, for whatever reason, they've been dating but not had a real relationship. That is indicated as a message for some of you, but not for all of you. But I'm definitely getting this energy that you really let them into your inner world. You let your guard down and you've let them in. And now they're stalling because there's this like really intense, these are strong energies, the major arcana here with the Hanged Man and the Hermit, you know, and together these are stuck energies. Your person is feeling like they're in an energy of retraction, so not expansion. They've retracted. So I wouldn't be surprised if you were in no contact or very little contact, or if they weren't giving very much away. Like if you were trying to reach them emotionally to connect with them and find out, hey, what's going on with you? How are you feeling right now? That they're not giving anything away. All right, they're playing their cards really close to their chest. I feel like the way that they feel, well, the way they can't express how they feel to you is because they don't know themselves. They don't have the emotional intelligence, maybe, and this is no judgment with them. You know, we're all on a spiritual journey, and we're all at different levels of conscious awareness, right? So where was I going with this? So I just feel like it's because they don't know themselves. Right? So if you don't know how they're feeling, it's because they don't know themselves. They aren't able to process it or articulate it to you right now. Let me just have a sip of my tea. In this energy, so they're feeling very stuck about this connection. Like they don't know what to do to move forward. They don't know what to do about it. I feel like they're used to being single, is what I'm hearing, or they find that being single is safer. It gives them there's something about being single which is more familiar to them. There's something about being single which makes them feel safer. It may be that you're dealing with somebody who's like has an avoidant attachment style. If you know about that, you can always look it up. Lots about it on YouTube if that helps you out. They may have frozen you out, is what I'm picking up on with this kind of snowy, icy energy as well. You know, that you may have messaged them and they've not got back to you, or not opened up to you. But they're not opening up to how you feel, to you about how they feel. And there's just this energy of just stuckness right now. They are invested in this connection. You know, they have put energy into this. So it's not like it's meaningless to them in any way. So they are invested in this. I feel like, again, you know, this is stuck energy, isn't it? Seven of Pentacles. Of just, you know, it's an energy of waiting. It's an energy of being patient. They're taking a look at their life, they're taking stock of their life, they're taking stock of this situation, they're thinking about what it is that you've offered them, what it is that you have to offer, what it is that you've already shared between you both, and they are contemplating. They're contemplating that. They're contemplating the future. Right? But right at the center of your reading, this is super interesting because this came out in group number 1 as well. So there are some repeating themes so far in this reading for the collective, which I find is very validating, to be honest. Center of your reading is this strength in the reverse, right? This is the energy of somebody who is feeling very afraid to connect to their emotions. That it's someone, and it indicates a blocked heart chakra as well, or heart chakra issues. And this has nothing to do with you or your connection. This is 100%, you know, part of their own energy, part of their own spiritual journey, part of their own expansion, right? Is to deal with this. And it's not something you can help them with. It's just part of who they are. It's worth knowing that there is a heart chakra blockage here. This could come from childhood. It could be a past life thing that you are working through with them, but there is a heart chakra blockage here. This is the theme of your reading. It's at the center of your reading here. And this is the crux of the problem. So the crux of the problem, I really feel, is sort of spiritual in nature, energetic in nature. Because we've got this beautiful 10 of Pentacles here. So, you know, you are their perfect 10. They understand that what you are offering to them is valuable. They understand that there is long-term potential here, right? But this is fear. They're stuck in an energy of fear. This is someone who's they're just not moving forward. When I see the Hanged Man, the Hermit, and then the 7 of Pentacles like this is someone who's just not moving forward right now. So it's not to say that they won't, but, you know, the question we asked Spirit was, how are they feeling about you right now? And right now, they see you in a beautiful light. They see your value, but they're in this really intense stuck energy due to this heart chakra blockage, which is stopping them from getting their good. So the universe wants to bring this good into them, you know, the good of the love that you have, the good of this relationship and this connection, but they are blocking their own good from coming into them, right? They're very wary. Let's take a look at this. They're very wary of this. It may be that they feel that they're unworthy of this kind of love, this kind of depth of connection, right? It may be that they've been hurt in the past. I definitely see that when we've got the 9 of Wands. It could be from a past relationship. It could be from, it is indicated from their family situation that they grew up where their needs weren't met. What I'm hearing from Spirit is love is dangerous. Okay, so sometimes we can learn an unhealthy pattern from childhood or our past relationships whereby we were open, whereby we did have an open heart, but then that resulted in punishment, or that resulted in being rejected or abandoned in some way. So I feel like this is a pattern that they've learned from their family or from watching their parents or something like this. This is quite deep that we're going right now, but this is a message that I'm getting from Spirit. So they know that there's potential here, but they're stuck in the energy of fear. It makes them very wary. I feel like your person, this may be a third-party situation. Maybe you are already in a connection, maybe they are already in a connection, because there's this 3 and then there's this juggling energy. So they're juggling you and something else. This may be making them wary as well. Maybe they don't want you to know about it, about what it is that they're doing. Don't panic. I feel like if this is the case, it's something you already know about. This could just be like chatting to people online. It could be, you know, just getting online attention from other people. What I'm sensing, what I'm hearing from Spirit is that they are distracting themselves from the real issue, okay, and from going any deeper with something else. that they're juggling. It could be that they're juggling a lot of work. That is indicated here, that they're taking on extra work so they don't have to think about what they're feeling, because they're wary of looking at their emotions too deeply. They're wary of getting too close to you in case they get hurt, right? But there's this energy of juggling. They may be juggling somebody else. They may just be flirting with other people. They may be chatting to other people online. Or it could be that they're juggling their work responsibilities and they've got a lot of work on. And they're using that as a distraction, or they're using these other people or that other person as a distraction from, you know, facing up to the truth of this connection and from facing their deeper feelings and their emotions, which is really sad. I'm just tuning into some really sad energy. It's sad for them. I feel like it's sad for you, because you've opened up to them. You've got so much beautiful love to give. I know this is a sad reading, but excuse me, but I feel like it's worth knowing, and I feel like it's going to give you a lot of clarity, and that Spirit really wants to know you to know this. It's just like Spirit doesn't want you to suffer for no reason. So I think that the message here is really like, if you understand it better, if you understand them better, if you understand that it's not your fault, that it's nothing to do with you, you can't earn their love, you can't make them behave differently. There's nothing you can do to change that. It's their own journey, it's their own process. And you know, if someone feels a certain way, they feel a certain way, that's their... You can't argue with that, really. You can't argue with their feelings. How they feel is how they feel, isn't it? But it's just nothing to do with you. It's their own energetic pattern, and this may be reflected in other relationships that they've had, or, you know, that they get close to somebody and then they pull away, so they're a little bit avoidant. And you're dealing with someone who's got like a complex psychology or complex emotions. Spirit is saying it's worth you knowing this, it's worth you understanding a little bit more about where it is that they're coming from. That's going to help you to move forward in your own life. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Okay, super interesting. Look what we've got. We've got the card Pause, and we've got the card Stuck. Exactly the same energies that we're looking at here. The Hermit and the Hanged Man. Stuck and Pause. So this is being really highlighted by Spirit for you. In your connection, they're in a deep energy of retraction, of pulling back. I think you have to allow them to do this. So Spirit is really saying, take your energy off this person, put it back onto yourself where it belongs. Okay, focus on your own goals and dreams, because you cannot change them. And this time, we're just looking at the energies of the present moment. You know, we're just checking in with them right now, today. Okay, so this is no indication of the future. Okay, so you want to know how they feel about you right now. They're feeling stuck, and like they've got a blocked heart chakra, and that the stuckness is due to energy. It's an energetic sort of stuckness to do with their own issues and journey. Okay, we have the card Back to What You Love. This is a card 3. So that may be significant to you, it may not be. Beautiful butterfly imagery on this card as well, so that may be significant to you as well. Back to What You Love, just what we were talking about just now. It says reevaluate your desires. So Spirit's really saying, how much energy do you want to put into this? How much of your heart do you want to pour into this? How much time of your life do you want to pour into this? So this is just advice from Spirit. The Spirit is saying, pull back a little bit. If your person has pulled back, maybe you can mirror that and pull back a little bit, rather than being triggered into getting more involved, or into chasing them, or into pouring more of yourself into it. Pour that passion, that energy, that drive to make things happen, to create change, into changing your life, into your goals, into your dreams. Just right now, okay? I just want to really emphasize this. These are just the energies right now. Just do this for the next few weeks, and then let's check back in with it. Let's see how your person is feeling. Let's see how things have shifted. Because at the moment they're stuck, but it doesn't mean that they will always be stuck. And I think this is really beautiful energy. Spirit is saying do something creative. Do something that nourishes your soul. All right, come back home to you, and then see where you're at. Then reevaluate this connection. All right, we have the card Make the Effort from the Romance Angels deck. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I feel like your person knows that they need to make more of an effort. They know that they need to level up. They really feel this in their heart. They know it. They know that this is a special connection, that you are a special person to them. They know that they need to make more of an effort to meet you 50-50. Excuse me, 50-50. That you know, a relationship isn't 80-20, it isn't 90-10. They need to meet you 50-50 to make this work. They need to make the effort. They need to put more into this. They need to invest more into you for this to be successful, and they know this, okay? But they're still in this energy of retraction right now. So they are aware that they need to make more of an effort if they want this to continue. This is something that they're contemplating. It's something that's in their energetic frequency and may play out in time. All right. You know, otherwise they will lose you ultimately, and they know this as well. This is something that they're feeling, that they need to be putting in more physical and energetic effort into making this connection work. It's very interesting. All right, that's everything that I have for you in this reading. I hope it has given you an opportunity to reflect. I hope it has resonated with you and given you some clarity. All right, if you feel called to, please check out my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love. I have written that book absolutely from the heart, and people in our community have been writing to me with their beautiful stories, letting me know that they have come into union with their beloved, with their soulmate, with their special person as a result of this powerful information. If it resonates with you, do check it out. Also check out my Instagram. It's Lumiere_mystic. I do you know, little mini readings for the collective on there. I'm doing a lot to do with the holistic relationship series, talking about relationships on there, talking about manifestation as well. So lots of good stuff. And also, if I do any special offers or discounts on the things in my store online, then they are all announced on Instagram. All right, so follow me there if you feel called to. But otherwise, have an amazing week. Do take good care of yourselves. I'm sending you lots and lots of love in your situation. I'm always thinking of you. All right, so take care, and I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. Bye bye now. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. Everyone who picked group number 3, I'm going to take a look at the energies in these cards and see what messages we have from Spirit regarding your person and how they are feeling about you and this situation right now. So it's Oracle and Tarot today. I will look at your Oracle cards later in the reading, and I will begin with your Tarot cards right now. So opening the reading with 2 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, King of Swords, 10 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Judgment, 3 of Swords. All right, so we have Cancer's energy represented here, as well as Gemini, Libra and Aquarius energy as well. That may resonate with you. If it doesn't, don't worry about it too much. It's always worth checking your full chart and the full chart of the person who you are connecting with. That can sometimes be helpful, you know, to find out what you're dealing with. All right, so there's so much love here. Opening your reading with this powerful 2 of Cups. You are dealing with a soulmate. Maybe you are in a twin flame connection and you resonate with that label, or a soulmate, definitely a kindred spirit, someone who you were destined to be with or to meet or to experience in this life. A lot of mirroring going on with your person when we get this card, all right? So how you are feeling and how they are feeling is probably mirrored. So when you're triggered, they're triggered. When they feel sad, you feel sad. There are these strong energetic bonds between you both which are connecting you. I think you can kind of feel how they feel. You get a sense of what's going on with them. So a very deep spiritual bond that you both share. This may be a past life connection as well, that you are experiencing. So it's quite interesting. I feel like they want to make you an offer. They may see you actually doing your own thing, living your own life. They may feel like you're not particularly bothered. Maybe you are playing it quite cool. They may feel like they are not good enough for you, like the connection is imbalanced in some way, right? I feel like they see you getting on with your own life, that you are invested in yourself, that you are working towards your own dreams, that you've got stuff going on in your life that makes you very magnetic to them. It increases your value. I sense that at times they may be a little bit envious, not jealous, just a little bit envious of your confidence, or how sure you are about the direction that you're going in. But I feel like your person really feels like they want to make you an offer right now. So maybe that offer is an offer of a relationship. Maybe it's an offer of union. Maybe it's an offer of just like talking things through. But they want to bring something to the table, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. They want to bring something to the table. They feel this really strongly. So they're wondering what it is that they've got to offer you. They're wondering what it is that, you know, what their place is in your life, because you are maybe quite independent, maybe quite confident. So they're wondering what it is that they have to offer you, is what I'm picking up on, to make this a balanced union. Because I feel like they feel like you don't really need them, particularly, like they don't know what their role is in your life. It may be the case that they're wondering what it is that they could offer you for you to take it seriously, or for you to take them seriously. I feel like they've been a little bit immature in the past, like they haven't really leveled up to this connection, that they didn't really recognize the depth of the connection. Maybe they tried to bat it away or push it away in some respect. This is what I'm sensing, but I feel like they're coming forward with an offer. I feel like that offer is most likely some sort of, it's an offer of love, definitely. If an apology is needed, then your person is really thinking about offering you an apology. This is definitely indicated in your reading. That they want to say that they're sorry, that they realize that they were, you know, maybe wrong, or maybe just unhelpful in some way, you know, that they didn't deal with it very well. But they want to come forward with this offer. They want to tell you how they feel. It may be that your person is a little bit younger than you. That's a message for some of you, not all of you. Or it may be that they are like younger in spirit, like you're an older soul than them, so you've got like more spiritual depth, more gravitas when it comes to that, because you've lived more lifetimes than them, and they are so it means that they don't have the level of conscious awareness that you do, so they're tagging behind a little bit as to like where you are, or where you're at, or the way that you understand things. I feel like this can lead to some confusion between you both sometimes. There's some confusion between you both. So much love here I'm seeing. They definitely want to offer you something, maybe an apology, maybe some sort of communication. They want to offer up this cup of love to you, you know, to tell you how they feel. They're unsure. They're unsure about how it is that you feel. Maybe you're keeping your cards quite close to your chest. They don't feel that confident about it. They've definitely got something. This is at the center of your reading, so this is significant. This is the theme of your reading here with the King of Swords. They definitely have got something that they want to share with you. They have been thinking about this a lot, okay? They're definitely coming at this from a logical place, which I think is good. I get this energy that this is good. There's an energy of making a decision here. I think they've decided to level up a little bit, definitely, because this is mature energy at the center of your reading. There's like this need for clarity, and I feel like that clarity will come from good communication. So this thing that they may be offering to you, maybe an apology, maybe this opportunity to communicate in a way that is real, that brings clarity. There's something that they want to say to you. The way that they're feeling is that there's something that they're burning to really say to you, or to get out in the open is what Spirit is saying to me. There's something that needs to come out in the open. They want to speak their truth to you. All right? And that is the crux of the matter, because, you know, these are both cards of love, Page of Cups, Ten of Cups. So going through this process, through doing that, you know, what it is that they want to share. Maybe that they want to share, you know, they want to tell you that they want to share their feelings, right? They want to share their feelings about how it is that they feel, because you give them that emotional satisfaction, that emotional fulfillment. I feel what I'm hearing from Spirit is they've never felt like this about anybody else. They've never felt like this before. I feel like they didn't know that it was possible to feel like this about somebody. Which is why there's this energy of maybe they've been naive, maybe they haven't had love at this depth before, they haven't experienced it to this level. Maybe they've not had a relationship like that before, but they feel, so they're feeling really strongly, they're feeling all this love, they've got all these emotions for you, they're feeling like there's something that they need to get out in the open, that they want to share. You may be on the twin flame journey, this is what I'm seeing here. And I see you doing you, to be honest, right now, which is good. I think you're feeling like, well, you come to me when you're ready. When you've got something serious to say, then you can come to me and do that. And in the meantime, I'm just going to carry on doing me. And I think that is super healthy and positive. And with your energy, this is what I'm picking up on, definitely. I really like it. I really like it. There's a lot of positive energy here in this reading. There's some heavier energies right now. We've got Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So they feel like it's out of their hands. I feel like they feel... Let's start again. They feel like you have all the power. You have the power to make or break them. You may not know this. You may not be aware of this. I see you standing in your own power. Maybe you haven't done in the past, but I think now you are. You know, with your energy, I'm picking up on something who's quite self-assured, who's quite confident, who can sort of say, yes, I do have these feelings for you. I do recognize the connection, but ultimately I can take it or leave it. It's up to you. I feel like your person feels like that you have all the power to make or break them. Like they're going to come forward with this apology or with this truth from their heart, the truth about this connection, the truth about how they feel about you. There's a sense of, not like urgency, but keenness to really do this. It's like I can see them, they've got their phone in their hand and they really want to do that, or maybe they talk to you and then they get off the phone and they're just like, I wish I'd said this thing. Maybe it's the thing is, I wish I'd said the words I love you. You know, maybe now or in the past they had this opportunity to really say that and they missed that opportunity. That is indicated here as well. This Wheel of Fortune indicates missed opportunities as well, definitely, but I feel very strongly that they feel like the power is in your hands, that you have the power to make or break them, that you ultimately are the one who makes the decision about this. So it's kind of like Judgment Day for them, for this connection. Maybe it's about a second chance, could be to do with that. You know, maybe the thing that they want to come forward is, you know, will you give me another chance or a second chance, or will you consider me? Yeah, what it is, they want to offer you love. They want to offer you their heart, is what I'm hearing, emotions. So again, there's this energy, when I see this together, of you having the power to make or break them. So if you think you don't have the power, you do. You do have the power, because they have got this fear of being brokenhearted. It may be the case that they're feeling brokenhearted right now. This is the feeling that they're going through. It may be that you've already made this decision. Maybe you cut them out. Maybe you've pushed them away. I feel like it was definitely your power, your decision. We're looking at more future energies here though, so I feel like they're waiting for some sort of verdict from you. I feel like they want to call you, but you know, they want to be in contact with you, they want to communicate with you, but they're worried that it's going to break their heart, or that it's going to hurt them in some way, or that they're going to experience a disappointment in this connection. All right, let's take a look at your oracle cards and see what we've got for you. Okay, we have the card separation. So it may be that you are separated right now. Maybe you're on a break, maybe you're in no contact, maybe you're just separated physically because it's a long distance relationship, or you know, you just can't be together physically right now. That is indicated here. Again, there's this sort of, you know, these are mirroring energies as well. Look at this, very similar, just maybe that energy of disappointment and of loss for somebody in this connection. We've got the card spring. That may be significant to you. The springtime may be significant. Blossom, cherry blossoms. I'm getting images of Japan, Japanese culture. That may be significant. For some of you, it's just a message for some of you, not all of you. But again, this indicates new growth. It's very similar to the lovely energy of the Ace of Pentacles, of that need for nurturing. This connection, I see potential here. Lots and lots of potential for this. If you can understand each other, there's a lot of potential for growth in this. There's a lot more energy still in this connection for you to move forward with. So this spring card is really just about starting over, starting again, or making that connection, and just, but this need for nurturing, of things to just be, take it slow, take it steady, nurture it, listen to each other, be kind to each other, show each other compassion, don't rush it, don't say something you'll regret, just be measured and let it unfold and blossom, because this Ace of Pentacles is just a seed. It's very, you know, that seed needs nurturing. All right. So I see that here. This is interesting. We have the card Be Authentic from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. All my decks are linked in the description box if you are interested. I use this deck a lot because I really resonate with it. So we have, this is a number 39. That may resonate with you, which breaks down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3. So that may resonate with you as well. We have the image of swans, sunsets, butterflies, and a flute as well. So you may be dealing with somebody, or somebody in this connection may be musical in some way. So that may resonate as well. But it says, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. So I feel like there's this energy of needing to be more real, maybe with you, maybe with the other person, with your person, of, you know, not wearing those masks. I feel like this is someone who wants to be really open and just put their cards on the table, and kind of get things cleared up really with this Judgment card. They want, you know, even if it does result in loss or heartbreak, they just want a resolution. They just want to know where they stand. They just want things cleared up or sorted out, or forgiveness, right? I'm hearing I'm sorry. Hang on, I need to just pick up on this message. I'm hearing I'm sorry. So it may be, for some of you, this may be just a message for some of you, that they are Maybe they behaved wrongly, or maybe they're just sorry that they didn't recognize things sooner, or they didn't take up that opportunity, or that they took a wrong step somewhere. So there is this energy of loss and disappointment, but I just feel like there's an energy of regret as well about something, and I'm hearing the words I'm sorry. But yes, be authentic, just speak your truth. Create that space where they can speak their truth. You know, don't put up a boundary. They don't want to put up a boundary. I feel like you can communicate on a really mature level of just kind of realness. So often there are games and you know, game playing, and it's kind of unhelpful, and I'm not seeing this here. I'm seeing a healthy connection. So pop that there where you can see it. And we have the beautiful card Attraction from the Romance Angels deck. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. There are images of roses on here that may be significant to you. They are deeply attracted to you. So we've got love here and attraction, that beautiful mix of love and passion. There's still that magnetic draw that they have to you. And again, I see that with the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, of, you know, the energy of so much potential, the energy of them being, you know, of really loving you and, you know, being attracted to you and seeing your specialness. All right. That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. I hope it has given you an opportunity to reflect, to give you some clarity. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful collection of guided meditations and affirmations, all available on my website. People have been getting amazing results in our community with those, of kind of, you know, getting messages from people, coming into union with their beloved, you know, creating success for them in their lives. So that is so lovely to hear, especially right now. You know, I'm filming during the quarantine period, and you know, energies have been a little bit low, so it has been helping people out. It's a beautiful way to nourish yourself. You don't need to be good at meditation to do this. You can just relax. All right. If that resonates, check that out. But you are always in my thoughts. I'm sending you lots and lots of love in your situation, and I hope to see you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care, everybody. Bye bye.